when he was unwell with kidney disease, and you guys joked about a kidney transplant and stuff like that. How serious were you in regards to like if that actually happened one day? What were your thoughts behind that? Were you thinking, yeah, I'd absolutely do it if that's what was necessary?
Yeah, I think yeah, it was always in the back of my mind, I suppose. And then when he got really sick and, I remember we were sort of all around the hospital bed and they started handing us the information about living donation. My situation at that time was I had really young kids. So my youngest was only one. I'd just actually gone back to work after being on maternity leave with him. And it was like, well, this is a really big deal. So I knew straight away, or after obviously discussing it with my husband, that I would go through the process, the workup and the testing and the donor matching, because obviously that's a big hurdle to get through before you can even really make the decision to donate or not donate. But I did know as a sibling that it was highly likely that I would be a good match for him. So I decided to go through the process, which takes quite a long time anyway. And I think because I had this busy family life and I was working full time, I was quite sort of slow on the testing front. It took me a while to get through all of the tests. And then, of course, by March 2020, COVID was wreaking havoc and all of the surgeries were cancelled and everything was sort of up in the air. So the whole process was about 18 months.
Okay.
So it took quite a while. And in considering, all of I guess, the risks and the pros and the cons and weighing up the decision, it was really hard for me. I'd love to say I immediately was like, great, I'll definitely donate. But it wasn't immediate for me. I had to really, really think about it. But ultimately, I just decided that, I didn't have a crystal ball as much as I would like to have one, and I couldn't possibly know what might happen in the future. But right here and now, I was an excellent donor match for my brother, and I had the ability to save his life, and that was pretty incredible. And ultimately, I decided to go ahead, obviously after a lot of conversations, a lot of thinking, and a lot of discussion with my husband, who was incredibly supportive through the whole process.